Hey, thanks for joining my channel again. This is just yet another unboxing and install video, super quick. It's going to be the Mopar radio. I'll put a picture up. It's the Mopar radio, the 8.4 inch U-Connect. I've got a really small 7-inch one that came with my Rubicon Gladiator, and I mean, I like it. It works really well, but it's really small. I like the bigger ones. My Ram has the 8.4, and a couple of my buddies have the 8.4 in their Jeeps. It's just bigger, you know what I mean? The main reason I like it is when you throw it in reverse, and you can see the whole screen. Maybe I'll put a picture, but when the truck is in reverse, in my current setup with my 7-inch radio, there's like black lines down the side of it. So you can't see the whole thing, and it's shorter, dude. 7 inches, so it's a smaller screen. But with the 8.4 is the whole gigantic screen. You can see everything behind you in HD. It's just way easier, I think, for backing out or off-road. It'll help you, I think. For me anyways, I really wanted that. It has onboard nav as well on the radio, which mine does not. I use Android Auto all the time, but like, if I'm somewhere where I don't have my phone or something's not working, it's nice to know that I've got nav in my Jeep so that I can use that as well, wherever I am. Yeah, and also this is an easy swap. You know, you don't have to go to the Informate, what's it called, Informate? I mean, they're a great company, I'm sure, but they charge you a hell of a lot of money, and you can just call your dealership up and be like, hey man, I need a radio for my JT or my JL, you know what I mean? You can buy it right from Mopar, right from your dealership. They'll just have it in a couple of days. And honestly, I went to my dealership, picked it up, sat in their like parking lot, because the guy said, hey, if it doesn't work, you can return as long as you don't leave. I said, no problem. Brought my tools with me. You only need 2 things, by the way. Popped it off, took out the 7-inch radio, put in the 8.4 in the parking lot, synced up magically, really quick. Reverse worked, because some of these JL radios that people are putting in their JTs, they don't work with the reverse. The reverse camera is a bit different than the JLs, so make sure that when you're getting an upgraded radio, the 8.4, that you're getting one for a JT, not a JL. Anyways, I digress. So through in reverse worked right like a charm, right off the bat. So all I had to wait for to sync up, there's some stuff that like the Sirius radio, the app wasn't there, like it didn't sync up, but next morning when I turned on the Jeep to go to work, Sirius radio icon was there, and I was very happy. So now everything works perfectly. I installed it myself, so I didn't pay anybody to install it, as you'll see in a second, and it works great. It's huge. I got nav, and I got reverse in the whole screen. So I'm pretty happy. Was it really worth $1,000 or whatever? There's probably a lot more you can spend your money on, but for me, I really wanted a bigger radio. I like that bigger screen. I'm old, my eyes suck. Anyways, this radio is pretty cool, so please watch the video. So if you have any questions or concerns, you know, leave a comment, and I'll try and get to them as soon as I can. But yeah, if you're afraid of doing this, it's so simple. It's so simple. Watch this video, see how I did it, and you too can have an 8.4 Chrysler radio in your Jeep. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy my horrible video. Thank you. Okay, so the day has come where I'm now going to put the 8.4 screen in. That's the part number for the JT, and that's the bezel, which I'm sure will work with the JL, but just in case you need to know what that is. Alright, this is my old radio right here. So it works fine, it's just really small. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it apart here, and I'm going to put the 8.4 in. It shouldn't take me that long at all. But yeah, it works pretty easy. It's just small. You know, in the backup, when you back up, it's a very small backup. Alright, so let's just start taking this thing off. So you're going to use basically a little pry tool here. Get in behind here. Alright. There we go. Alright. There we go. I'm not going to disconnect anything from this because I'm just going to undo this radio super quick. So with the 7mm screw here, we're just gonna loosen these 2 screws off right down in here. Let's use I brought a longer socket too, just in case. I think that's better to get in there. Alright, there's one off. Oh, maybe not off completely. Hold on. I got my drill in the back. Maybe I'll use my drill to take these off, or to put them back on. This is taking way too long. I just don't want to. It's just plastic, so you don't want to over tighten or wreck anything here, because it's all got to go back in there. There we go. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this from the bottom here. We're just going to pull that off. There we go. Super simple. And now again, 7mm. You've got 4 screws located all in the corners of your radio. Okay, all 4 screws are out. Alright, we'll take this out. And just for, not that you need to do this extra step, but I'm just going to take a picture of the back of this, just in case I have any questions about as to where stuff went in. I mean, you don't have to do that, of course, but I am, just because I'm being silly. My radio is really hot though, because I drove about an hour to get to my dealership. So now it's like really hot. Okay. So these just depress and come off pretty simple. And they're all color coded. There we go. Now this one is a bit difficult. So this one here, you depress this. Turn around. Let's turn around so you can see it better. Here we go. There we go. That's it. Radio out. All right. So here's the new radio, right from Chrysler. So let's unpackage it here and throw it in. So if you want to know how it goes in, of course, just look at the back. 2 easy ways is, one, this thing will always line up top, and the black, the big huge portal, will go on the very back, at the very bottom, I should say. Okay, so now with the new radio, ready to rock and roll. Just make sure you don't get all these things crossed up here. Let's get the main one in first, and then you're just gonna lock it in place. There we go. Okay, next one is your little USB one there. That's gonna go back into your USB port. There we go. Red to red, of course. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but it's red to red. Okay, and then white to white. And this blue one, I'm assuming it came off yellow, so let's see if it's yellow. If not, I'll go back and play with it. Let's just see. Let's just see if it works. All right. Let's put a bolt in to hold it. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's turn this bad boy on and see what happens. Sweet, there we go. Everything's working. I gotta hook up my Sirius radio though. The nav is working, it looks like, so that's great. Oh, so let's just start up the truck here. Yep, so everything's there that you want there. There's a Sirius XM startup, which I'll have to do that as well. Okay, so we're all good. Everything looks good. Moment of truth though, let's try this reverse out. The reverse is the main thing. Oh, there we go. We are good. Let's size that screen. All right, awesome. I'm gonna bolt this thing in here, and then we are ready to rock and roll. All right, so now we're gonna put on the new bezel. It's just gonna clip in, just like that. We're gonna put in the 2 bottom sub-millimeter screws here. There we go. That is not going anywhere. And then we'll put this back on again. We'll put it in the opposite way that it came out. Line everything up. There we go. Like a jiffy. All right. Okay. Now let's see if it all worked. There we go. She's all working. There we go. It all worked out pretty darn good. Okay, so here it is. The radio's in now. Everything's good. This is a couple days later, but just to show you how everything linked up, like how it all works. So everything went on perfect. I chose, I think it was number 2 or number 3 for the theme, which is what they come with stocked in Jeeps. Let's accept that. So there you go. So there's the Sirius icon that was missing before. The Sirius icon was missing, right? I don't have the control function. When I first put it in, it said control and that disappeared. So I just put audio down there, so I had all of them filled because I don't have the heated seats. Right, so if anyone's wondering, oh, can I put this in without heated seats? Yeah, of course you can. So that's just my basic thing there, and I put this in, and it works great. It works really well. Like I said, nav is there, which is nice. Right off the bat, nav is there. You know, your controls are there. Again, when you have a 7-inch screen, this is like a super simple swap. It's not that crazy at all. Yeah, it works great, right? All your channels are there. You can go into that. You can link into your source, right? USB 1, USB 2, auxiliary cable, Bluetooth, you know, all that stuff. Your phone will pop up. Right now my phone's not with me, so it's not linked in, but there you go. So it all works really well. And it's a really simple install. As you'll see in the video, it took me just a couple of minutes to actually install it. But there you go. It all works fine. Yep, all works fine. So if you're concerned that it won't work by buying it from Chrysler, don't be. It works great. Again, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or concerns, please leave them in the video there, and I'll get to them as fast as I can. And please like and subscribe to my horrible videos. Thanks very much. Hope everyone's having a great day. Take care.